Hi, my name's Daddy. I play Clash of Clans sometimes. So, well, as you guys, some of you know, I was invited up to see the Supercell guys in their headquarters in Helsinki, in Finland, along with Godson, Pat, and Simon Tay. We were filming the Clan Wars update, and what Supercell wanted to do was to get the community, i.e. us, in to film and give our own opinions on this update. And I think a lot of us spotted, I mean, we all spotted that, you know, things are changing technically in the game, but what I don't think a lot of us spotted was that things were changing socially in the game as well. You know, I mean, I've sort of been in clans where, you know, people have left because they're not very good at Clan Wars. They don't want to play Clan Wars. Some people have joined clans because they actually enjoy Clan Wars. So, I mean, everything shifted, but we didn't really see that when we were up in Finland. We were kind of looking at the gameplay, and it was pretty good actually. It was just an amazing experience. So, when we were up there, we got access to their development system to do because we were obviously filming stuff that hadn't been released into the game. So, these systems have as many troops as you like, well, up to 300 of each kind of troop and stuff, and they never let them out. They'll never leave the Supercell offices, and the reason for that is, you know, it's quite obvious. There's a lot of competition out there for the games, and if someone took this, then they could start messing around with it. And it's really not good business. So they did let us use them under their control, and I was quite honoured for that as well. So while I was doing that, I and the other guys as well figured, let's just do some really wacky raids. Let's see what we can do. Play around with the artificial intelligence, and this one was just crazy. It's like, let's see if we could actually break the iPad with the amount of witches and skeletons on screen at any one time. And I think we came close. It's lagging like you wouldn't believe. Just that big flowing river of skeletons coming down is absolutely bonkers. So the interesting thing is, it's actually not that much fun doing it. And I know this sounds really strange, but it's just not. I mean, any base is beatable. There's no challenge. It's interesting to see how the AI works, you know, how the artificial intelligence works when you use more troops than you would normally be able to. But it takes the challenge out of the game, and of course it's not social either, because there's no clans. Well, they could create clans, but they're kind of clans with other people in the office. So yeah, I mean, it was a big honour to do it. It really was, and I really enjoyed it. And you know, meeting everybody is amazing as well. Supercell, I mean, you can say what you like, but Supercell are an amazing company, and I've spent a lot of time with them. Really, just casually, you know, we kind of just hanging out, various places in Finland, and it's been an absolute pleasure in my life to have kind of had that experience. Really, it's really nice. It's not something that many people get to experience. I do get asked a lot in the comments about how do you have a successful YouTube channel. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm qualified to say, because, you know, I'm not that big a YouTube channel. But I guess there's a couple of things really. One is, if you want to make videos on YouTube, make them for the right reason. You've got, if you enjoy the process, if you enjoy the community, if you really just get that awesome feeling when you know that you've done a video that you're satisfied with, and people start saying, yeah, that's really cool, that's the right reason for doing videos. The wrong reason for doing videos is because you want to get some kind of fame, or you want to get some kind of money. You're just going to fail if you do that. You know, the reason for doing YouTube should be because you love it. Because here's the thing: is the chances are that not many people will watch your videos. And that's not because of you, that's just because there's so many people out there doing them. I got really lucky with Clash of Clans. I started making videos at a time when there weren't many videos out there, so there wasn't much choice, and I had a couple of videos that really went viral. And that sort of gets you started. And once you get started, if you're interested in it, which I am, and I'm still as interested now in the making of, in fact I'm more interested now in the making of videos. I've really got into the creative side of it. I really enjoy that, because I'm not very good at it, and that's a challenge. So if you really are, you know, into that sort of thing, then go for it. But you know, just make sure you do it for the right reasons, because otherwise it'll just frustrate you. Yeah, this was an interesting one. Anyway, okay, this base is just amazing. So yeah, so that's the thing. Is, you know, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a quick way to, you know, get some sort of fame. But if you want to do some videos because you want your kids to see them, as I did, or because you want your school friends to see them, as Nate did, then go for it. Production quality is really important. You know, people these days expect that it's going to look, you know, reasonable. It's not going to be too loud. The audio levels are good. It's going to make sense. And if you're doing a video, you're kind of telling a story. Oh yeah, this one was fun. You're telling a story, so have a beginning, a middle, and end. It's really helpful, and you find that all the what, you know, people would describe as big YouTubers do that. They repeat stories. They, you know, people expect that, you know, today's the Let's Play video, so we're going to see such and such, or today's this part in this series, and we know what to expect, and people kind of enjoy it that way. I'm not saying don't be, you know, unique and creative and put out avant-garde stuff out there. But if you're starting off, I think it's probably a good idea. I guess the other main thing is really is try and engage with your subscribers, because they're people just like you, and if they're spending the time to comment on your videos, then if you have the time, you know, go for it and reply. You're building a relationship. Remember, those subscribers really are the people that are going to tell their friends to watch, and then they tell each other, and you're really happy because everyone's telling each other. And before you know it, lots of people that you've never met before are actually watching your videos and liking them. Yeah, look at this guy, these minions. So I knew there was no air mines on that screen. It was like, oh, okay. It's just attack. It's really good. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, it was a pleasure meeting the other YouTubers, and what I realised is, I mean, it's quite funny sort of hearing that they speak the same as they do in their videos, because of course I've watched all of them. But what's really nice is that they're just real people. They're just normal, you know, normal people, and I think that's the same with, I mean, putting the title famous people on. You know, we put people on pedestals and we think that they're so incredible, but they're actually just normal people. This is amazing. Look at that little arc of healers, though. Just, you know, those giants are just ripping through it. We did a all giant event at the Rising. It was organised by Stud Muffin recently. I think I might show a couple of replays. Giants are the most incredibly boring troops. They're like old men walking along with those big beards, and they just take their time. I think the only time I can watch them is if they're speeded up or something. It's just silly alive. They're like hogs in slow motion. I don't think they have too much problem though with those healers behind them. I want to take out that cannon. Battery died. I was having too much fun, well, or not. But anyway, still. Yeah, so these development bases, they aren't really, you know, they're not designed to defend, because there's no one competitively playing on there. It's just really mostly to test the artificial intelligence. You know, see if a hog goes towards the defense, and see if a goblin goes towards the resources. I know Supercell did have a in-house clan war session where they all played against each other, and I think there's some Supercell t-shirts going around that they wouldn't share with us, of course, because there's only a few of them, which, you know, says I was in a winning clan. Yeah, it's a real fun thing, and I think it, you know, if you're if you're at an age where you're looking to take a career, and just do something that you enjoy with people that you enjoy, because that's clearly came over very strongly with this particular company. People actually love being there, and it's not just because of the free food and stuff. It's just because they're around other people that like them, and you know, they're just all nice to each other, which kind of makes sense, really. And they're being successful, so what? You know, you don't have to be a nasty corporation to be successful. Anyway, well, look, thanks very much for watching this, and thank you for listening to me rambling on. I just figured let's just do a ramble on video, because I'm Daddy and I ramble a lot sometimes. You guys have been amazing. I really appreciate all your support through the last, well, year and a half, almost 2 years now. You've given me a very fun ride, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. Take care. Bye for now.
Alibis are sinking in the wind. Little toys from little boys are gone. Silence fills the flour mills and streets are clear. Honcho Graham from Birmingham